Third episode of Chris That Sports Dude starts now.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentration.
I'm here at the 47th Developmental Football Camp under Meg Gray's Summer Youth Employment Program. Here with former H.D. Woodson assistant head football coach, current Bell Multicultural High School special teams coordinator, and the Freddie Simmons Developmental Football Camp creator / supervisor, Coach Mike Spurgeon. What's up, man? How you feeling?
What's up, Chris? What's happening?
Man, hey, working hard. You know how we do out here.
That's it.
So what's been up with you, man? How you feeling?
Doing well. God has blessed me.
God is blessed. Hey, I hear that one.
That's it.
So like I said, we're here at the Freddie Simmons Developmental Football Camp. Why don't you tell us, why you started it and, what we do here?
Well, football is what I do, and I've been coaching football for at least 24 years, and my whole thing is to help our young men get to the point where they're productive citizens. With so many of our young men being incarcerated and going south, as you may say, doing the wrong thing, we need men to step up to the plate, and I figure that's what my mission is.
Right. For those out there who don't know who Freddie Simmons is, why don't you tell us who he was and why did you decide to name the camp after him?
Okay, we always seem to idolize and honor these people with money, movie stars, all these guys who are supposed to be great people. But I believe that a lot of your great people are in the community. And Freddie Simmons was a friend of mine who worked at Ridge Road Recreation Center, and he coached kids for a long time. And he was just a good dude who cared about people, and he cared about kids, and he helped a lot of kids get to where they are. So I figured, some of these people need to be honored, because we sometimes just, we forget about the regular guys, the grassroots guys.
Yeah. And for those of you who don't know who he was, unfortunately, in 2011,
yeah, I think that's what it is.
He passed away. So, Freddie Simmons, may you rest in peace. Unfortunately, I only got the chance to meet him twice and didn't get a chance to work with him. But anytime I ever heard his name, it was always in good contact. And his son, Rodney Williams, who is also one of our counselors here at the camp, that was his son.
Also a football player at Shaw University.
Yeah, also a football player at Shaw University, who pretty much is following right in his father's footsteps as far as how he coaches. You see that guy Rodney here, it's in his blood. But my point, we would always see Coach Simmons at the football games cheering his son on and etc.
Don't forget his grandson.
Oh, that was his grandson.
Tavon Wilson, who came out of H.D. Woodson and went to Illinois University, and is now number 27 for the New England Patriots. Mm-hmm. And I'm expecting great things from Tavon. Okay. So it runs in the family.
So man, hey, you said almost 30 years doing this, right?
Almost. 24 years.
I've always wanted to ask you this, but I've never got a chance to. What keeps you coming back?
Just the point of, I've been doing it. I started in boys club ball. Mm-hmm. I moved up to high school ball, and I got my first head coaching job at Hardy Middle School. I started their program, and the best thing about it is, before all this stuff going on out here in the streets now, I get a warm feeling when somebody that God let me touch or interact with comes back to me, and they're productive citizens, they have families, and they say, Coach, thank you. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not about the money, it's not about prestige, it's not about see me, I'm the greatest. It's about helping my passion for the kids, and what I think that's what God has given me. I have a great rapport with kids. I don't care what they do, who they are, but I have a rapport, so I think that's my gift. Right. And I want to utilize my gift to the best of my ability, what God wants me to do.
All right. Yeah, for those of y'all who don't know Coach Mike, I'm pretty sure a lot of you who will watch this video, do know him. This guy has helped a lot of kids, including myself, get into school, get in contact with college football coaches. He also helped me get my assistant coaching job here at Bell, and that's led me on to become the defensive coordinator of Lincoln Middle School, and so on and so on. So, as you're saying, this being your passion, have a great rapport with kids, I can say firsthand that's very much true. Just to speak for. So for anybody, for any parents or any young football players who want to join the camp, why don't you tell them what they have to do and how they will go about that?
First, you have to have a passion for what you do. Then you have to be cleared by DC Public School, by Department of Recreation. You can't have a criminal record to interact with the kids.
No. I'm talking about if they want to participate in it. Oh, for those of you who want to participate in the Freddie Simmons Developmental Football Camp next year and for years coming, how tell them how would they go about that?
Oh, just contact me, and we'll sit down and we'll talk. And I have to know, what your motive is for being with the kids, and it has to be about helping any kid. All these kids need some guidance, and that's what I'm here for. It's about football, yes, but really it's about raising young men, and that's the whole thing, making them into productive citizens. So all you have to do is contact me, and then we can sit and talk if you want to participate in the program next year. And for all the kids out there, you have to register for the SYEP program next year. So basically, that's all. That's all it is. Nothing, no magic involved.
Right.
You got to want to work with the kids.
Right. So repeat that. You have to, if you want to be a player in the Freddie Simmons Developmental Football Camp, you have to sign up for the Summer Youth Employment Program next year. So we all understand how to be a part of the camp. Also, you're a photographer, am I right?
Oh yeah. That's really my passion.
Where's that thing of Charles? 1 second.
It's messed up. You gonna come on?
It's a little messed up because it's been in. It's a little messed up because it's been in this office. Here's some of Coach Spurgeon's photography work. This is a poster of one of our players. So why don't you give us some information about your photography business?
Okay, I've been doing photography. It's one of the few things that I retained other than my education from when I went to Dunbar Senior High School. I went to Dunbar, graduated in 75, and I went to the Penn Center in 75 for photojournalism. And I really...
Really? I know that. Really?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
So really, I really love taking pictures. I really love making people smile. And I have a business called No Studio Needed Photography, where I come and I do picnics, cookouts, anything that you want to make instant memories of. Okay, and I really have a passion for this because I love to see results and I love to make people smile, and I'm kind of a clown sometimes. So I can make you smile and I can get a great picture. I love to hear people compliment my work. So basically, that's a business, and it's just that's the business that
Go ahead.
it's a business that we that I plan to expand in the future. I've been working on it. I've been doing it for some 30 years now. So like I say, it's all about me, and I love what I do. So when you do something you love, it's not a job.
One of my favorite quotes: "If you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life."
That's it.
Well, so once you give them, not yet. Once you give them your email, so if anybody wants to contact you as far as photography or being a part of the camp.
Okay, my email address is snapu7@msn.com. That's SNAPU, the letter U, the number 7@msn.com.
Hey, I want to thank Mike. I want to thank Coach Mike, man. I appreciate you joining me on my show.
Pleasure.
Bill's question. If you have been in your career or your job for years and years, like Coach Mike, he's been doing his coaching thing and his photography thing for 30 some odd years, what keeps you going back? Facebook me, tweet me, hit me on Instagram, comment on this video, and tell me what keeps you coming back. Also, put your job or your career in the video as well. I'm forming a non-profit organization. I've been working on it for years.
It's called Unlimited Possibilities, which I help at-risk kids or anybody that needs to be helped or need help. And it's nothing magical, like I said, about it. I just do research. I find out what you're trying to do. I try to help you find a direction. And like I said, if anybody wants some information about Unlimited Possibilities, even people who give grants, I need to hear from you. And it's the same website or same email address, snapu7@msn.com. All right. Thank you very much. Have a blessed day.
No, not yet. For those of you who know Coach Mike, and when he said that he's somewhat of a clown, that's an understatement. This dude is one of the funniest people that I know. One of the funniest people that I know. For those of you who know him, y'all already know this. Second viewer's question. Well, it's not necessarily a question, it's more of a request. This new trend on Facebook and Twitter, the hashtag I'm so DC thing, it's one of the most entertaining things that I've seen this year. So, give me your best I'm so DC. You know, again, Facebook me, tweet me, hit me on Instagram, comment on this video below. And if I have enough, for the ones that are very good, I'll make a video strictly about those. Just me reading these off. An example for those of you who don't know what the I'm so DC thing is. The way you would put it on Facebook, on Twitter, you would type I'm so #DC that something that only someone who's a native of the District of Columbia would know. Like something that I put on my Facebook. I'm so DC that I remember being in the Tower of Power at H.D. Wilson. An example.
And I'm so DC, I remember when the Beatles played the Washington Coliseum when they first came to America.
There you go.
And James Brown used to come to the Howard Theater.
James Brown?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I love James. Hey, you gotta go see that movie. But anyway, I just want to thank y'all for joining me on my show. This is just the 3rd episode. I'm gonna keep this thing going. It's gonna be so many more episodes to come. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.